using our Iranian civilian people as a shield to protect that damn Ayatollah.
Okay, so this is my take on what's happening in Venezuela. First, I am very happy.
You might already be familiar with videos such as this, where diaspora groups talk about their countries of origin. In the recent past, we've seen a lot of videos come out from diaspora groups of Iran or Venezuela talking about the context of their origin countries. Now, the theme of migration fits in very well with all of these videos, but why it's interesting is because diaspora groups often will use the lens of the country they are now settled in to look back at their countries of origin. Oftentimes, the videos you are seeing on social media or on big media are of individuals who are now based in a Western country or a global North country. This is interesting because then the lens with which they are looking back at their country of origin is often through a Western lens. They often look back as outsiders looking in. Now, that's not to say that anything they're saying is wrong or erroneous in any way. In fact, a lot of what they're saying, there might be segments of the population in their countries of origin, let's say in Venezuela or Iran, who would agree completely with what they're saying. We at Perspective South feel like the important aspect when watching videos such as this is to not judge it by its right or wrongness, but in the sense that it is possibly an opinion or a perspective that feeds in to a larger idea that gives you a bigger aspect of what that country of origin is all about. For instance, and this is an example we use very often, if you're from a global south country and you see a segment done about your country on big media such as CNN or BBC, you might watch it and you might think, well, the context is slightly off. But there might be another segment of your society that says, well, that's perfectly accurate. The point being that no country or state, whether democratic or otherwise, would have a populace that has a homogeneous set of ideas. No populace thinks exactly the same. If you take the United States, for instance, it's considered one of the biggest and most powerful democracies on earth. But if you look at its populace, its ideas, its political affiliations, its ideologies are very fractured. No two groups think the same. So when watching videos from diaspora groups, when they're talking about their countries of origin, the main thing to keep in mind is that it is one or two opinions that feed in to a much larger mind, not a context of it being absolutely correct or absolutely wrong.